Hello, everyone. Welcome to Brenda's Knots and Loops. I am Brenda, of course. Turn my light on so I'm not in the dark. So, how are you all doing? Do you see my sweater clear over there? Yes, it's hanging up. Got it all done. You can see the stripes. So, and you see some orders. Let's move you back over here. Um, busy morning. So, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fine. Well, no, not really. To tell you the truth, my foot still hurts. I told you the other day I whacked it on the bike. Well, last night I ran over it with the bike. And then when I went to bed 5 o'clock this morning, um, I whacked it again on the basket. When the basket has nylon ties to hold it onto the bike, I whacked my toes on the nylon ties. So I'm going to, like a friend suggested, wrap it up in bubble wrap because, oh my gosh, the poor foot. I don't know what my problem's been. I've been living a Lucy Ball show with that poor foot. If it can happen to the foot, it will. It's never going to help if I don't quit whacking it. So anyway, and this shirt's driving me nuts today. Okay. Yeah, it's been very painful, by the way. And yeah, thank you very much, BJ, for the prayers. I think I need them. Um, after just nuts, just 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 nuts. Um, so oh, anyway, I have yarn coming this week. Hopefully, it's supposed to be here today. So hopefully, um, I'll be able to share that with you on Friday. I can't hardly wait to show it to you. It's a big order from Hirschner's. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do sales really quick because Hirschner's, I know I go on and on about Hirschner's, but oh my gosh, the sales are killing me. Hold on. Let me. Well, I'll just go down. I'll just start at the top and go down. All right. Nine brands have them buy one, get one off. Get one off. Buy one, get one half off deal. Simply just add a multiple of twos in your cart and get the discount. Don't need a coupon. So buy one, get one half off at Lion Brands. Um, you guys go to Webs, WEBS. Anyway, um, I love the website, but some of their sales aren't very silly, if you know what I mean. Mary Maximum's having a warehouse liquidation sale, 50 to 70% off. And yes, that does include everything, books, yarn, everything. So might want to check them out and their sales. Love's Crafts is having a big sale of everything, is up to 75% off. No coupon. Mary Maximum, was there a coupon? No coupon code. Yay, I like when there's no coupon code. Joanne Fabrics has Lion Brands basic stitch anti pilling yarn, regularly $6.49 on sale for $4.99, and then also the bumpy one, the off the hook yarn is 20% off. I don't know about you, but I don't like it. You guys like it? The bumpy. All right. All right, that's my order. Hirschner's. There. Hirschner's up to 66% off. Um, and look at their ad. All this yarn that's on sale. It goes on, the ad goes on and on and on and on and on. But some of the yarn, some of the yarn is even the yarn I showed you that was 5 for $8. You can buy some of that in bigger balls of yarn or skeins, whatever you want to call it. Bigger skeins instead of just the 8 pack, and it's 66% off, which I thought was pretty cool. And so awesome, awesome. Um, don't know if you guys know, Joann's. Hold on, I got another. Oh, Joann's. I was on there last night, and they showed, which mine didn't. Joann's on online did not show the for a very long time the new yarns, the um, the halo, which I got tons of halo, but the ombre is now showing up, which the pink and the purple is to die for. Um, and then they have this big twist painted. It's thinking new painted yarn in the big twist, and which is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And they have a new anti-peeling in the big twist. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to do with it. It's thinking, sorry. Isn't that a gorgeous collar? Can you guys see it? I know. I can hear you yelling at me, Holly. Turn your camera down. I have it down. Anyway, look at all the different colors they have in the cotton. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and Joann's. So you might want to check out their new big twist. That's oh my gosh. The sales they're having is also just right up there with Hirschner's phenomenal. Some of the sales are having. Um, some even their new yarn is on sale. A lot of clearance on some of their new yarns, and like I said, anyway. So I wanted to share that with you because mine hasn't showed the ombre or the halo, and what's the other one? Oh, the painted. The painted's gorgeous. Anyway, so I wanted to share those with you. The recipe today is a German apple cake recipe, and it is yummy, yummy, awesome with coffee. By the way, let me get a little sip. All right, a drink. So, I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks. I don't know if I can remember everything I want to share with you, but um, because anyway, you ever have yarn? I don't know if you can see this yarn. It's 4 strands. This yarn. Some yarn you get 3 strands. Some are twisted, and it just come apart, snag, pain in the butt. Well, what you can do to hold the yarn together, and this is all yarn. I don't care if it's twisted, rope, whatever. What you can do is you can use, the one that comes with pull tags, um, a stitch marker, take it apart, a button, and you thread it in. Would help if I had it even. You thread it into the hole. I don't care if it's stitch marker or whatever, but um, a bead. I've used beads. I can't find my little scissors that really cuts my yarn straight. So you thread it into the hole, and that will hold those together. You can use anything that has a hole, a button, stitch marker, the hole. Uh, I've used beads, different size beads. The bigger the yarn, of course, the bigger hole, and then that holds those threads together. So when you crochet, you don't have to fight with this separating. Okay, can you see how it's separating here a little bit? And I got a little here. This will help when I crochet, this will help hold those together. Okay, and yes, I cut that off just so I could show you that. And because that is from my sweater that I'm working on. Like I said, I cut it off just so I could show you. This is my sweater that I'm working on with that yarn that has been a pain in the butt. This is a muffin. I've told you before. It's a muffin, Stenley's muffin tweed. So, so anyway, and I'm talking about any yarn. I know this yarn. Even if this yarn, which I doubt this yarn would, because it's chain spun. Even any yarn, even your Red Heart, um, Super Saver. Sometimes it will snag or whatever or come apart. Put a button on it or thread it in something, and that will help hold that together. Okay, so oh, goodbye. Thank you for stopping by, camper. Thank you for stopping by. She just stopped in real quick. She received her order, and they were both different: pink, white, pink, and gray. Cool. Sparkly yarn. I did not know if you bought any of the premium bobbins, but when I got them, I hated them because they were split so much. 6 strands. Yep, yep. Put a button, a bead. Beads have different size holes. So, so it's whatever yarn. It doesn't matter what kind. It that helps. I can't express to you how much difference that will make for you. Um, so much difference. So it keeps on reminding me stuff. My Hirschners will be. Oh, I got another order. Who's this from? I've ordered so much yarn lately. Oh, this is my overseas yarn. Will be here Friday. Cool. I ordered some ribbon yarn so I can show you guys um, um, different ways to use ribbon yarn. Not just It's just not for baskets and purses. It can be for tops and other things. So I ordered some of it. It should be coming this week or next. So hopefully that will be coming soon. So I can show you that. because I want you guys to think, think out of the box. Just because you see yarn that looks, like I said, like baby yarn, just because it looks baby, it doesn't have to be for a baby blanket or a baby outfit. You can make a shirt, sweater, whatever out of it. Just because it's pink and blue or yellow, it can be so much more you can make out of it. Um, all right, and then I showed you the I've showed you these. You guys are sick and tired of seeing these. Like I said, these are so you can get these in plastic, wood. It just every price you can think of. You can even get them on Timu for $1. Um, the gauge. And like I showed you before, they work so much and so more accurate than if you um, use a ruler or a tape measure. Um, they're so much more accurate. So I would, if I highly recommend that you invest in one of these. You don't have to get one that has. I looked, I can't find it. I have a smaller one that's just 2 inches, 2 by 2 inches. Doesn't have all the holes for the size of hooks, which is handy to have because, for example, this hook you cannot see the number. I have wore it off. Matter of fact, I've wore the tip off. Can you see? There's color. It's supposed to be gray. I've wore the tip off because I've crocheted so much and wore. So now I can go in here and punch it through the hole. See, it doesn't fit in that one. Doesn't fit in that one. It fits in that one. So I know what size hook this is now because by it fitting in the hole. Okay. So I know what size hook this is. And they even have, she even has a 6.5 millimeter hook, 6.5, which is cool. A lot of these don't have the point fives, which is so cool. And but yeah, I recommend investing in one of these because, like I said, when you lay it down on it your item, you can count a lot easier than with a ruler or everything. I can't explain why, but it just does. Um, it just makes it a lot easier. So and then, did you know what a DK is? It's double knit, which is a 3 weight. Aaron is a 4 weight, and I don't know. This is an average. Let me get to my notes. An average of weights of what each yarn weighs. So you guys, so when you get a ball of yarn, get a ball of yarn, and it tells you the weight, but not the yardage. Or I don't know what it gives me, like how many yards or how many grams, like 100 grams, or how many it tells me 100 grams. But and I know this is a number 4. So how many yards? I don't know how many yards that is. So I'm going to give you a little. This is average, okay? So lace per 100 grams, okay? Lace is 500 to 1,000 yards per gram. 100 gram. Aran is 140 to 190 yards. A bulk is 100 to 140 yards. Super bulk is 40 to 100 yards. Super bulk is 5 to 40 yards per 100 grams. All right, that is just an average. So don't get upset. That is what, and two lace makes a fingering weight. Two finger weight makes it worse. Two worse makes a bulk, and two bulks makes a chunky. Okay. Lace. Okay. The weight. Lace is a 0. Okay. A super fine or a fingering weight is a 1 weight. Fine to sports is a number 2. A DK, or they call it a light, is a DK. Okay, is a 3. A 4 is a medium, worse, or Aran is what it's called. Okay. A number 5 is called bulky or chunky. A number 6 is called super bulky. Okie dokie. Okay, and I've already told all you guys all that, um, how to weigh and everything. You guys can go back to my other show and look and see how to measure and weigh your yarn and everything. So, so hopefully those little tidbits help you out a little bit. And, but because a lot of people don't know different weights and what um, is really what it's called. Like exactly like what is an Aran? What weight is an Aran? Why are you calling it worst? What's a worst? This um, I told you will help you to understand what those are. When they say worst, it's a number 4. It because a lot of patterns they'll say use a worsted weight. Well, what's a worsted weight? I don't know what's. Well, just tell me the weight, and and so now you guys know. That's what those different ones are. So so anyway, that's all the hints. Really, I wanted to share today with you. I want to give you all my goodies um, and tricks all at once. Of course, I started another sweater. I finished one, so I started a new one. It's clear over there, so I can't show it to you. Let's see what else is going on. What's going on with you guys? They count. They count the fuzzy. Yes, they do. You're right. They count the fuzzy. Even though she said the 4 is really a number 2. Well, they count the fuzzy when they do. Oh, I wish I had my. Be patient with me. Let me see if I can find it. I so need to clean this drawer out. I do. I need to clean this drawer because I have everything in the world in it. I can't find it. I know it. Whoops! Just throw things on the floor. When you just know it's in the back of the drawer, but I can't reach the back of the drawer. So, another thing, I've told you guys about logging your items and everything. Um, I've been really bad about doing it. Well, a friend of me said there was a way on our Reverie to be able to post, and also you can go on your tablet, iPad, tablet. Sorry, things were get. I'm getting ready to have a catastrophe. So anyway, um, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, you can go on Ravelry and also on a note. There's an app that you can get to download to be able to keep track of your items. Now, why should you keep track of what you're doing? A couple reasons. Um, if you keep track, which I'm bad at doing this, which I need to do better. I need to do better. Because what if I wanted to go back and make, let's see, what was I making? What if I wanted to do this wave chevron shawl again? I came across the pattern and I want to make it again. And I'm like, okay, where where do I where do I find, or I came across my picture. What did I how did I make that? Where did I find the pattern? What thread did I use? What yarn did I use? I know it's not thread, it's yarn. And this way I can go into my notes and say, um, the wave chevron scarf. It was on Fiber Spider's YouTube. I used Red Hearts Roll With It melange. Um, the color was Showtime, and so I know. So that's why you keep notes, and I really need to take pictures, and that's why I'm going to transfer mine from this paper onto my phone or maybe my iPad. I'm thinking because I'm going to take pictures on this and transfer it onto that app so I have pictures of my item. Because what if I want to make that sweater that's back there again? Um, I what yarn did I use? Yeah, I know it's a million, but just because it's a million, what uh what yarn did I use? What if I want to make that sweater again? Or what if I really like that yarn, which I really did? Um, what was it? What it was a cotton, by the way, and it's got sparkles in it. So it is Yarn Arts glitter, 100% cotton is what it is, even though it was a mill ends from Hirschner's. So I know, oh, I love that yarn. So I know when I see that, I can look it up and like, oh, that is. So I'm going to find the app and I'm going to download it on either my. I can't decide whether my iPad. I think probably my iPad because it's a lot bigger surface to work, and keep better track of my items I'm making, especially like blankets, or so you know what yarn you use. Because what if you want to make it again, or maybe you like that yarn, or maybe you like that pattern, so you can keep track of. Plus, at the end of the year, it's you can look back and see just how many projects you've done. I know a lot of ladies keep track of um, the labels off their yarn and put them in a jar so they can keep track of how much yarn they've used in a year. So, so anyway, that way you can you know, look, not only keep the a log of what you're making, but also see if you take a picture of it and see, because I have a log in my phone, of this is a sweater I made, this is but eventually I'm going to forget what yarn that was. Like right now, I know what yarn it was, but in but but I don't know. Um, let's try and get an older one. See if there's an old one that I don't know. Help! I go. Do you? Do I know what pattern? What yarn? I know what pattern's my pattern, but what yarn? I don't know for sure. You know what I mean? So so write down, take pictures, keep record because it's fun at the end of the year to see just how much you have accomplished. You don't have to buy one of these books. Like I said, you can download the app on your phone, iPad, write down in book. Um, but I am bad at writing it down because the last thing I wrote down, Sophie's Universe, which I do not have done. But guys know how long ago that was. I started that first of the year, and I'm not very far at all. So anyway, so I'll look for that app and I'll share it with you in future um, podcasts and let you know what the app is and everything. Um, yeah, Kim, that would be nice if they wouldn't count the fuzzy, but they do. They count the fuzzy. So just because you don't really know, just because sometimes the yarn's a three and it's a two, even though they count it as a four because they count the fuzzy. But that's just the way the yarn people. That's the way they classify it. So anyway, um, does anybody need any help? I'll put my clutter back to where I had it. I got to clean that drawer out. It's a mess. So anyway, um, that's all I really have to share with you today. I know this video chat today is going to be short and sweet. I'm so sorry, but with unfortunately I've been up all night with my foot throbbing and with little man. So it's been something else. Um, so really fun night. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day, and I love you guys to pieces. I hope you enjoyed my little hints, tricks, tips, whatever you want to call them. I hope they help you out, and I'll have a lot better show on Friday. I got a couple things I'm working on that I want to share with you, and also a little additional surprise for you on Friday. So I can't hardly wait to see you guys on Friday, where you guys will really like the show. So you guys have a fantastic day. I love you to pieces. You guys are awesome. Bye bye now.